Hello and happy Friday. Welcome back. Today, another episode of Ask ChutingStar, where we answer all the questions we receive via emails, social media, or phone. So let's get right to it. Hey Shooting Star, are there advantages to purchasing new gear compared to used gear? All right, so what are the advantages of buying new gear versus used gear? The first would be budget. We know that this sport is not a cheap sport. Everything from the container system to from accessories to your full rig is going to be a big investment. So it depends on what you are ready to spend. Used gear, usually when you're new in the sport and you're starting to figure out what type of canopy you're going to be flying after getting with your instructors and based off your canopy skills, at the moment you're starting to look into buying gear, what would be the best type of canopy to go with and the size as well. So start to look into container systems. Around your drop zone, you might see a certain brand being used more than others. And then you kind of steer into that direction. Buying used gear at first is, if you're downsizing and getting to a comfortable canopy size that you know you're going to be sticking with for a while, would be a good way to go. That way you can start using that used gear and then later down the road buy something fully custom or brand new everything or brand new container system and just put used canopies in it. But it's personal preference as well, aside of the budget issue. So what I recommend is when you get to the point that you know you're going to be sticking with a size and a type of canopy and you have the means to spend the money on a new container system, go right ahead, because the harness and container system is going to be made for your measurements. And I always say this: get your harness and container harness and container system made for you. Sometimes you buy used gear, the harness is not properly made for you, obviously, because it was not originally made by under your measurements. So you want something that fits you like your favorite pair of jeans. So either buying used or new, it comes down to the budget, but take in consideration that if the harness is not made for you exactly, it might be a little loose, a little bit too tight. It might affect how obviously the fit, the comfort, and also in some cases openings. You have a really loose harness on you, you're gonna notice the openings are gonna be really weird. So some things to take in consideration when buying used, buying new. Also remember, if you're buying used gear, have it inspected by your rigger or a rigger. We offer escrow services that you can send. Get in touch with whomever is selling the gear and send it to us. We will inspect it and come up with an inspection report, which will be emailed to both parties for your consideration. So yes, keep that in mind. Buying either used or new, it doesn't matter. Just get the gear that is proper for you, for your skill level, and again, have everything inspected by a rigger if you're buying used gear. Hey Shooting Star, I am approaching 200 jumps. Should I consider getting instructional ratings? So many jumpers or many skydivers, when they reach a certain amount of jumps, like 200 and up, they start considering into getting their ratings. My personal opinion, if you're looking into bringing more people into the sport and sharing the knowledge and passing down all that knowledge down to new people, new jumpers coming in, that would be great. I mean, from going from the coach rating to a tandem rating, AFFI, keep in mind that these are investments. You have to take courses to be able to get your ratings. Each course has a different level of difficulty, and they're not easy, especially AFFI. If you want to be an AFF instructor, the course is not to be taken lightly. Okay, so it requires a lot of skill and preparation, But if you have those skills and you want to actually pass that information and teach newcomers into the sport, by all means, get your ratings. If you want to become a tandem instructor, by all means, get your ratings. It's a way of growing the sport in a way. A lot of people go for tandem because you just want to experience the feel of the free fall, and they probably won't ever do it again. But some people just go sign up for a second tandem, and then they sign up for AFF, and then you got brand new skydivers coming in. A lot of people get their ratings because they want to, there's a sense of achievement. They want to get to a certain level, but they don't actually exercise the ratings like for work, like at a professional level at a drop zone. But I've had a lot of people that just have their ratings because they just want to have that achievement in their skydiving career. So that's perfectly fine. So just make sure that you're getting your ratings for the right reasons. Hey Shooting Star, I would like to learn more about my gear. Should I become a parachute rigger? I get this question a lot, especially new skydivers. Knowing your gear is a matter of just being involved with it. Just pack your own parachute, your main parachute. Ask questions, be involved in the packing mat. You'd be surprised how much knowledge your packers have about your gear and other gear. They're packing all day, every day, sometimes 7 days a week, not only on weekends, but they're packing a lot of rigs. They're packing tandems, they're packing sport rigs. So get with them. Also, inspecting your gear makes you more knowledgeable. There are also a lot of manuals and books about your gear that you can look into. If you want to become a parachute rigger, I've had a lot of customers that come to us because they want to pack their own gear, and that's perfectly fine. And they don't actually work as parachute riggers. Take in consideration that becoming a parachute rigger, you have to go through a course, you get certified and all that. It's just a matter of being involved with the gear, packing it, inspecting it, knowing what everything is called. What is a leg pad, what is a leg strap, what is a bridle, what is a main deployment handle, what is a BOC, all these things. At first, there's a lot of information when you start skydiving, so it takes a little bit to get used to the terms and what everything's called. But I'd just recommend, if you want to be more knowledgeable, just work on your rig. Pack your own main parachute. As you start packing, you start getting a feel for what everything's called, how things should look, what it should be. And if you're in doubt, just get with your packer, get with your local rigger, and they will be more than happy to help you out. We're getting a lot of questions about the lead times. Yes, we know that lead times right now are high through the roof. Most going up to 46, 50 weeks manufacturing time. And that is solely because of the issues most manufacturers are having, and pretty much everybody that makes or manufactures something is going through. High production volumes in some cases, material shortages, and supply chain problems. Unfortunately, we are at the mercy of these the manufacturing times, and these will vary depending on the season, depending on each manufacturer. So just keep in mind when you're ordering custom gear that depending on the manufacturer, the times will vary, and we can confirm this by the time we get the order in. But let us know if you're ordering stock, which we can get in a short period of time, or if you're getting custom, which obviously will take longer. So let us know if you're ordering stock or custom when you place your order. We probably can get your gear in a short period of time for stock. So manufacturers, as you may know, keep some stock, either containers or canopies, even tandem systems. They keep some tandem container systems in stock and some canopies. So let us know what you want so we can probably order it, and we can probably get it in a short period of time. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.